What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock. I have three different topics that we're going to discuss in this video. A super bullish article that just came out by a highly credible source. We're also going to take a look at institutional buyers, and we'll go over the chart a little bit. And we'll also take a look at some bank charter timelines from some other companies that have recently got approved for bank charters. And only if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all of the Sofi updates, and be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video past 1,000 likes for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to drop a comment. Let's try and get this video up to 200 comments, guys. Are you buying the Sofi stock right now? What is your price targets, for the earnings, and also what is your price target for 2022? Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we can see the S&P 500, Dow, and NASDAQ was green. The market pretty much brushed off that Apple and Amazon, earnings miss. And, other companies ended up bouncing back and boosting these indexes up. So crazy day in the market today. And even crazier is the market makers let SoFi finish above 20. Guys, today is Option Killer Friday. Everybody knows Fridays, the options just go to crap. And they let the stock finish over 20. I was like, what the heck? How could this have happened? Maybe they were trying to short. Maybe they had to cover. Maybe there was just some extra buying pressure. It's just crazy to me because the volume was low and we still finished green. I thought they would have hammered the stock down, to 1950 or something. So crazy day in the market. SoFi finished, over 20, and also it's down very, very slightly in the after hour. So good news. All right, guys, and sitting back at that 1-year chart, SoFi stock looks pretty good over here. It looks like it has formed that cup. And right here is the handle. It's not the biggest handle, but this is the cup and handle pattern that I've been hearing tons and tons of traders talk about. I don't really day trade, but this is the cup and handle pattern. And guys, if we get some very, very good news with a bank charter approval or a blowout earnings, this stock could move its way up to, maybe $25 or higher in the next 2 weeks. Guys, we are less than 2 weeks away from earnings. I believe it's like 12 days as of today. So I have a massive position, over a 6-figure position. I'm really bullish on this company. I understand a lot of other companies have been moving up, these past couple of months. But the thing is, I'm looking for good valuations going into 2022. And I really like the valuation on SoFi right now when you talk about the type of growth that this company is experiencing. Morgan Stanley put out an article saying this is the fastest growth story in consumer finance among all, finance stocks. So that's where I want to be at. I want to be with the high growth and also undervalued, guys. And that's exactly what we have with SoFi right now. My price targets are $25 on a solid earnings, $30 with a bank charter approval, and $55 inside of 2022. We go over to institutional ownership, scroll down. We have new buyers coming in. Take a look, guys. Today, Friday, the 29th, we have, Janae Montgomery, 31,000 shares. That's not that big of a buy. But we have Commonwealth here, 343,000 shares, and DLCFX Destination Large Cap, 214,000 shares. Guys, these are some big buys coming in. I believe this might be for like an index. But guys, big buys are coming in. Just yesterday, we had another, 300,000 share buy. So these big buys keep coming in by these smaller institutions, and that's exactly what we want to see heading into these earnings. MarketBeat just put out an article today, guys. SoFi technology stock can rise against the grain. The fintech has expanded its financial service to become a one-stop shop for banking, investing, lending, budgeting, wealth planning, and credit cards, suited for millennials and Gen Z customers. The company also acquired digital payment processor platform Galileo to expand total users to over 2.5 million. Top line revenue rose 74% in its Q2 2021 earnings results, underscoring its hyper growth stage with the pandemic behind them. SoFi is the 5th largest neobank, a digital bank without physical branches. It's also the only major digital bank to offer loans to its members, from personal home equity to student loans. Investors await the granting of a national bank charter license to further bolster its growth. So guys, a lot of people on this YouTube channel may not, have listened to the earnings call. Pretty much the earnings call, guys, for anybody, who's new to the stock market, it's a 1-hour call to go over the previous 3 months, of the company's performance. And this gives us a great understanding, because we're going to get a little bit of notes from the CEO. So Q2 full year 2021 earnings release. This was 3 months ago. On August 12th, SoFi released its fiscal second quarter 2021 results for the quarter ending June 2021. The company reported diluted adjusted earnings per share loss of 48 cents, excluding non-recurring items. So guys, they did have some one-time charges, and they said, without those one-time charges, I believe, the stock would have came in at less than like 10-cent loss. So we should see a massive jump in EPS for this quarter. Total revenues rose 74% year over year to 237 million versus 218 million consensus analyst estimates. Member growth rose 113% year over year. Total products revenue grew 123% to 3.7 million. The federal student loan moratorium caused SoFi to miss and hurt upside guidance. That's what we should be seeing this next quarter, guys. Solid guidance. SoFi CEO Anthony Noto commented the second quarter proved to be another quarter full of milestones for SoFi. We exceeded our financial expectations, delivering record adjusted quarterly net revenue and our fourth consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA. We drove our eighth straight quarter of accelerating member growth with even faster growth in cross-buying from existing members. Increased our Galileo accounts base to nearly 79 million and raised nearly 2 billion in our successful transaction to a public company. We accomplished all of this by focusing on our members and our mission to provide them with the right financial products, services, and advice for every major financial service decision in their lives and every day in between. So guys, I had to read all of that for you because this is a very bullish article that MarketBeat just put out, and it gives you a great understanding of how misunderstood that previous earnings report was, because the guidance is what hurt us, and the guidance was out of our control because we had to pull back because student loans, really got, put off and pushed over to, 2022. So that's really why the guidance was a slowdown. And this is why the stock dropped 20%, downside earning guidance. SoFi issued downside earning guidance for Q3 2021 with revenues expected between 245 to 255 million versus 270 million the analysts estimated. So guys, boom, that's why SoFi dropped 20%. They had to pull back their revenue, 50 to 25 million because of those student loans. With an EBITDA loss ranging from negative 7 million to negative 3 million, the company reaffirmed the full 2021 revenues coming in around 980 million, beating the 973 million analyst estimates with adjusted EBITDA of 27 million expected. So even though they beat the full year, earnings, because the company's not putting out increased boost of guidance, we fell 20%. So guys, once again, I continue to say that last earnings report was misunderstood. And I believe after those expenses get removed with that EPS, 46 cents a loss, we're going to moon if we hit on EPS and revenue. And I'm telling you right now, after seeing all these tech companies like Apple and Amazon, those companies have supply chain issues. We are digital only products. We don't have to get our products from other countries and outsource and stuff. Everything is digital. It's a lending company, guys. Big money behind the lending. The stock market trading platform is improving, but the base of the company is behind lending. And that's why we saw Lending Club absolutely accelerate, because they're a company that is killing it outside of the pandemic and also in the reopening. They don't have to just thrive in lockdowns. They thrive in reopenings. And we're going to prove that. We're going to prove that we're a company that can thrive in a reopening very soon. According to Tip Ranks, SoFi has 5 buys, 1 hold, 22% upside. Literally 5 out of these 6 analysts do not have a bank charter approval priced inside of the stock right now. That could give us massive upside boost if the bank charter goes through, and we're going to go over that bank charter timeline real quick. So guys, take a look at this. If you type in Square Bank Charter, it says Square Financial Services begins banking operations on March 1st, 2021. March 1st, 2021 came on a Monday, so that's extremely bullish, seeing, Monday is the first for us as well for SoFi. And guys, it just looks like the OCC likes to put out these bank charters fresh, on a brand new month. So that's some good news. We may see the bank charter get approved next week. And also you have Vero gains approval to become a national bank. This occurred on July 31st, 2020 last year. And you could see July 31st, 2020 happened on a Friday. And the reason I believe they put it out on a Friday is because the 3rd was the Monday. So it looks like they try to do fresh new bank charters, for a full month. And that's exactly what they did for Vero as well. They put it out on Friday and gave the company a full month, heading into the new week. So we could definitely see some bank charter news next week heading into these earnings reports. And guys, this simple, article on SoFi investor presentation, guys, you have to understand how important this little, piece is, to the entire presentation. If we look at the 2021, the blue right here is the additional revenue stream from the EBITDA impact of a bank charter, guys. This tells me that the bank charter is going to go through in either November or December, okay? That is really good news that when they put this out, over a year ago, they plan to have the bank charter working in full go this year. So November or December is pretty much when we're going to see this bank charter, and most likely being at the beginning of the month. I believe we could see some bank charter news next week. If not, it most likely will happen, either earnings or December, but we should definitely see the bank charter by the end of the year, according to, SoFi's presentation. And guys, I'm really excited for earnings. We are going one-on-one with a firm on the 10th. Guys, take a look. A firm is putting out an EPS projection of negative 30 cents. SoFi right here is putting out a projection of negative 11 cents. And guys, look at these market caps, 16 billion compared to a firm's 44 billion. This company has literally went up 200% since that Amazon announcement. I personally believe a bank charter is neck and neck with an Amazon partnership, guys. Literally neck and neck. So once we get that bank charter approval, I'm telling you that dark cloud over these investors' heads is going to be removed finally, and confidence is going to be out of this world. So we're going one-on-one with a firm, and we do more revenue than a firm, which is crazy. And these guys are literally 240% more higher valuation on market cap right now, and we're projecting less losses. So there you have it. We have massive upside, and that's why my price target is $55 for 2022. There you guys see it. You know what to expect. You saw it. We had an amazing earnings last quarter confirmed by the CEO, and they are thriving to improve every customer's needs that they can. And if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoy doing these videos for you. SoFi stock earnings report is less than 12 days away. Patience is really going to pay off on this company. None of the good news has happened for the stock. They did have a very solid earnings, but it was misunderstood, as you can see, confirmed by the CEO. This company has some of the strongest management in the world, and we have Chad Borton from USAA Banking leading the way on this bank charter when it goes through. So guys, just continue to buy those dips up when you can, and understand we should have a very solid earnings report as a company highly focused in lending. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.